You need Mercy now. Go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, we've got your bases covered. Find care now at mercynow.net. Mercy, official medical provider of the St. Louis Cardinals.
This is Cardinals broadcaster John Rooney. From the first trip your 16-year-old takes to a ball game to the last time you help your dad get tickets behind home plate, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is here for all of life's wins, like when you get a new car or a new home or that boat you've worked for all these years, or when your daughter moves out but your mom moves in. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
Hey kids, Jordan Walker here. Looking for something fun to do this summer? Come see me and Nolan Gorman at Cardinals Kids Clinics presented by Quick Trip. Registration is now open for boys and girls ages 7 to 13 to experience baseball instruction from the Cardinals alumni. Better yet, you'll take home a Cardinals ticket voucher, t-shirt, hat, autographs, and more. Sign up now at cardinals.com/clinics. Nolan and I can't wait to see you this summer. St. Louis Cardinals, for the Lou.
Off-speed pitch, strike one to Nolan Gorman. Jack Flaherty has been unbelievable through the first 2 innings here at Comerica Park. Game 1 of a 3-game series. Jack into the windup. The next delivery is low, 1-1. 6 strikeouts of 6 Cardinal batters so far.
28 pitches, 21 strikes so far.
He has been very, very sharp. Bottom of the order is Gorman, Wynn, and Herrera. The wind and the pitch. And there's a called strike on the outside corner. He has been good with really everything. He's thrown a sinking fastball, but he's got that 97 for you, which he might throw here. Might try to crowd Gorman. They set up inside, or maybe the back foot slider. Here comes the pitch, and it's popped foul behind home plate. It was the fastball, and looking at it is Carson Kelly, but that's going to hit in the dugout of the Tigers on the third base side.
That's another thing about this park, Ricky. There is a good amount of foul territory.
There is, very much so. That helps the pitchers. The depth of the center field area at 412, and it doesn't really come in quickly either. So it's very, very deep from kind of left center, deep left center to deep right center. 1-2 the count on Gorman, who's hitting 198 with 4 homers. The next delivery to him is swung on and fouled at the plate. No, he missed it. He struck out. And he just starts walking back to the Cardinals dugout. And no need to tag him for Kelly, who dug that one out of the dirt. 7 straight strikeouts for Jack Flaherty. I'm not sure I've ever seen that. And Mason Wynn steps to the plate. We owe you a station ID. We'll take that here momentarily. Wynn hitting at 311. He'll try to put the ball in play. We'll take that. And the first pitch to him is grounded up the middle. It's in play, but the shortstop has it, and he throws out Wynn for out number 2. Finally, a Cardinal puts the ball in play. Let's pause for station ID on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Graybar.
You're listening to WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana. The Cardinals brought to you by Route 66 Solar, Central Illinois' local trusted solar installation company. For a free estimate, call 217-652-6533.
First game of a doubleheader from Comerica Park as the Cardinals are closing out the month of April with hopes of finishing at 500. They're going to have to find a way to hit here as Herrera takes a strike. He's 0 for his last 16. The Cardinals only hit 188 in the series in New York, but they won 2 out of the 3 games there. And they were 1 pitch away from sweeping the Mets. But the Cardinals pitched well. The bullpen was good. As the wind and the pitch by Flaherty is hit into left field for a base hit. Herrera with a sinking line drive with 2 outs, and the Cardinals have a base runner. First base runner of the game, as Kyle Gibson has also pitched well on the Cardinals side. On Friday, May 3rd, the Cardinals are going to host the White Sox, and on that night, 25,000 fans, 16 and older, will take home a Cardinals soccer jersey. Presented by Purina. Get your tickets at cardinals.com/promotions. The soccer jersey, very cool, red, white, and blue. You're going to love this soccer jersey. Can't wait to get mine. Cardinals hosting the White Sox. That's how the homestand will start. Strike one to Donovan, who struck out the first time. And he grounds this one up the middle, and a good play going to the left by McKinstry, and he throws out Donovan. And the Cardinals are retired. They pick up a base hit, first one of the game. They strand a runner. We go to the bottom of the third inning. No score in Motown.
The sun is setting on the most substantial solar incentive currently available in Illinois. If you've ever considered converting your home or business to solar, the time to take action is now. You still have time to lock in these significant long-term savings solar offers. Contact Route 66 Solar today before it's too late to take advantage of one of the best solar incentives still available. Call us directly at 217-652-6533 or sign up online for a free estimate at Route66Solar.com. Route 66 Solar, the local installer your neighbors trust.
Pia's is open. Catch all of your favorite MLB games on their big screens. Root on your favorite team wearing your Cubby Blue or your Cardinal Red. 1609 West Springfield in Champaign. Pia's offers not only a huge outdoor seating area, but indoor seating as well. Enjoy daily specials. It's the home of the Slugger Burger with buckets of beer and wings. Experience food, drinks, and fun at one of Champaign's best sports bars near Springfield and Madison, Champaign. Open 7 days a week. It's Pia's.
Escape the ordinary and embark on an unforgettable adventure with Stevie J Travel with Larry and Elena Kemper. Hi, it's Stevie J. Picture yourself aboard a small yacht departing from the enchanting city of Dubrovnik, Croatia. As the gentle breeze carries the scent of the Adriatic Sea, you'll set sail toward the captivating Dalmatian Islands. Over 10 magnificent days, immerse yourself in the Mediterranean lifestyle where every moment is a celebration of beauty and tranquility. Explore hidden coves, swim in crystal clear waters, and stroll through seaside villages. With Stevie J Travel, every detail is taken care of, from luxurious accommodations to delectable onboard dining experiences. Relax on deck as the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink. This is more than a cruise. It's a journey of discovery and delight. Escape to paradise with Stevie J Travel. Visit StevieJTravel.com. That's StevieJayTravel.com for details. Your Mediterranean adventure awaits.
Both the Cardinals and the Tigers pitch well, and that's what this game has been so far as we move to the bottom of the third inning. Kyle Gibson has had 6 up, 6 down, facing Zach McKinstry to lead things off. He bats from the left side, former National Leaguer. We saw him quite a few times, and the off-speed delivery is strike one. He's 3 for 6 against Kyle Gibson with a home run. McKinstry is. It'll be him, then Carson Kelly, and then Parker Meadows, the center fielder. Gibson into the wind, and the pitch. It's up and in for a ball. Jack Flaherty with just 36 pitches thrown through 3 innings. And 1 hit allowed. Gibson working with Ivan Herrera here this afternoon. Next delivery to McKinstry is swung on and missed. The back foot slider got him. Game 2 will be Steven Matz and Matt Manning. Matz and Manning. Steven is 1-2, Manning 0-1. He'll be the 27th player for the Tigers. The Cardinals have not announced their 27th player yet. The 1-2 delivery, a curveball is bounced foul. Gibson has not particularly pitched well against the Tigers. He does have an 11-11 record, so you'd say, well, he's average, he's even, but a 5.66 ERA against Detroit. But you think about some of the Detroit players that he pitched against, including Miguel Cabrera. Had some good offenses here over the years. Next delivery is high. But the Tigers have the longest drought, along with the Angels, as far as playing in the playoffs. 9 years without being in the playoffs. But they've got a shot this year. The American League Central is, I'd say it's up in the air. And there's a pitch on the inside corner, a called strike 3. Second strikeout for Kyle Gibson. Listen to every MLB game live, plus watch the minor leagues MLB Big Inning and available pre- and post games. No blackouts. Visit MLB.com/@bat for details. And that brings in Carson Kelly. Carson Kelly was a infielder in the Cardinals minor league system as he grounds the first pitch foul, and somebody said, hey, maybe you should try catching. He was a third baseman. The Cardinals had Patrick Wisdom, another third baseman that was really good by the name of Sam Tuivailala, and they had Carson Kelly. And it's like, well, they can't all play third. Next delivery is taken low, so then they move Tuivailala to shortstop. And
That didn't work out well.
boy, did he have a good arm, though. So then they made him a pitcher.
They made him a pitcher.
And he was a good pitcher at the big league level for the Cardinals. And they turned Kelly into a catcher, and he's had a nice career. He pops that one into short center field. And very busy so far has been Lars Nootbaar. So much for not getting a lot of action with Nootbaar in center and Gibson pitching. He's had 3 outfield putouts already. And it brings in Parker Meadows. Meadows hitting just .091. He has 2 RBIs, and he has 2 home runs. And it seems like that he's been kind of all or nothing here. He has been a very good defender. He has the highest number of defensive runs saved for any center fielder in the American League. And the curveball is in there for a strike to Meadows. Meadows is 24 years old, from Atlanta, Georgia. Boy, there are a lot of Georgians playing baseball these days. Next delivery is fouled to the right side. Second round pick for the Tigers in 2018.
Would you say at 24 years old he's a little green?
He is a little green. Yes, he is. So is the guy on deck. That's Riley Green. Next delivery is in the dirt. So you got Green, Meadows, and then you got Riley Green. And then you've got Matt Vierling, who went to Notre Dame, and we know they're green. And you've got some money players in their lineup that have a lot of money, so there's some more green for you. The 1-2 delivery is that low and away for a ball. They play him straight up on the infield, not really too much to pull, or in the outfield for that matter. The 2-2 delivery from Gibson is hit in the air, again to center field. Going back now, coming in is Nootbaar, and he makes another outfield putout, and it's another 1-2-3 inning for Kyle Gibson. We are off to the 4th inning already, and we are in a scoreless ball game here in Detroit.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment has paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Chris Clayton in Charleston and get a free insurance review.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe it's less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering the magic in life. At Edward Jones, our dedicated financial advisors are the people you can count on for financial strategies that help support a life you love. Because the key to being rich is knowing what counts. Learn more about our comprehensive approach to planning at edwardjones.com/findyourrich. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
If you're looking for a career with a real future, the Painting and Decorating Foundation might be the answer.
Got out of college, my career choices were very limited, and this provided me with a plan for the present and the future at the same time.
I like working with hands. I like leaving and seeing exactly what I accomplished that day.
I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, and I was making less than I make as a first year at Prince Beaner.
The Painting and Decorating Foundation reminds you it's your future. Check out stlouispdf.org. Hey guys, Ricky Horton here. I wanted to take a second to ask you to support the work of my longtime friends at Vitae Foundation. This national organization, headquartered in Missouri, conducts research about life issues and shares their findings with the world so that together we can change our culture to one that respects life no matter the circumstance. For more information on Vitae Foundation, visit adsforlife.org. That's adsforlife.org.
Oh, I love that song, and I wonder if Wilson Contreras loves that song.
Archie Bellum the Drells.
Hey, Archie. Swinging a foul off to the
Houston,
right.
Texas, though.
That's from the Wayback Machine to me.
We're in Detroit, though.
Yeah, I love that song. But it's a scoreless game here. If you're wanting to know what's going on in baseball. Jack Flaherty's been unbelievable through 3, and really so is Kyle Gibson. Both guys pitching well. Jack into the windup, and the pitch is outside. He struck out Contreras, well, pretty much everybody else, too, in the first inning. Jack has been outstanding with his command. The velocity's up, too, a tick or 2 or 3 at 97. There's a pitch, a sinking pitch that's down and in for a ball. 2-2 the count to Contreras. Contreras, Nootbaar, and Arenado to bat for St. Louis. We'll see who gets on the board first. The wind's starting to blow out a little bit more to left, but it's certainly right to left as the pitch is swung on and missed. Contreras strikes out for the second time. Another awkward swing by a Cardinal batter. 8 strikeouts for Jack Flaherty already. Coming into this inning, Jack Flaherty had thrown 81% strikes in this game. Now, on the other side, Gibson's at 74%, and if you're 70, that's excellent. So both guys more than excellent in this game. Nootbaar takes, you guessed it, strike 1. Lars has not scored a run in his last 7 games. He can be such a vital part of the Cardinals' offense. There's a check swing, and ball pops out of the glove of the catcher, Kelly, so we'll get a new baseball. Wouldn't want to have a dirty baseball in the game because it rolled over there on the grass for a second.
That is a game-used ball.
Yes, it is. 1-1 pitch coming up to Nootbaar is a swing and a miss. I guess that's marketed as a ball you can buy that popped out of the glove of Carson Kelly in the 4th inning of the Cardinals-Tigers game on April 29th, Game 1. Somebody will buy it. The 1-2 pitch is a pop foul. Well, the reason people like to buy those baseballs is perhaps they're here on an anniversary. Perhaps they're here at their first game. Perhaps they're here celebrating something, and they want to have something to commemorate it. I think it's a good idea. The 1-2 pitch, a called strike 3. Nootbaar doesn't like it. That was off the plate a good 1.5 inches, but a little too close to take, and strikeout number 9 for Jack Flaherty. Cardinals Care Silent Auctions gives fans the opportunity to win autographed items. We were just talking about that, while supporting kids in the St. Louis community. Bid on items such as autographed baseballs, jerseys, photos, and unique memorabilia. Visit Cardinals.com/CC Auctions to bid and to learn more. There's a swing and a looping base hit into right field for Arenado. Well, maybe he can start another streak, John. He had a 25-game on-base streak snapped on Sunday with a 0-for-5 against New York in the final game of that series. But he has a base hit here in the 4th inning, just the second hit for the Cardinals. And it brings in Paul Goldschmidt. Goldie hitting 208 coming into play. Short lead at first for Nolan, and a pitch that's outside, ball 1. Jack is right around the plate, no question about it. His command is extraordinary so far. Goldie at the plate, Alec Burleson in the on-deck circle for St. Louis. He's eyeballing Jack right now. The pitch to Goldie is a strike on the inside corner. And that was a generous strike. Actually, it was off the bottom of the plate.
Wow. The
changeup
strike to Nootbaar was outside for sure.
It was. 1-1 the count to the Cardinal first baseman. Former MVP swings and misses. That's that awkward Paul Goldschmidt swing. It's a half swing, and he just can't stop it. Like, he doesn't want to swing at it, but he does anyway. And I think that's a factor of being fooled by the pitch selection. There goes Arenado. He's trying to run, and there's a ball hit in the left field. Backing up is the left fielder, and it's caught by Carpenter on the warning track. That ball carried a long way off the bat of Goldschmidt with Arenado running, but another 0 up on the board. Bottom of the 4th comes up next. Cardinals nothing, Tigers nothing.
Do you want to work for one of St. Louis's fastest growing public companies? Global digital consulting leader and proud Cardinal partner Proficient is ambitious and dynamic, and they're hiring software developers, business analysts, and project managers. There's no better time than right now to improve the launch angle of your success. Hit a career home run and join Proficient's winning team, a hometown hero well on its way to becoming a global giant. Proficient challenges, champions, and celebrates its people. Check out their openings today at proficient.com/careers.
At Seidenstricker Nobe Partners, we know the value of hard work, and we are here to support you every step of the way. Whether you're a farmer, rancher, or homeowner, we have the solution for you. Our John Deere compact tractor packages are reliable machines built to tackle any task on your property. With low monthly payments and finance options, SN Partners makes it easier than ever to bring home the power you need. Visit snpartners.com for more information. Seidenstricker Nobe, your partner for the land.
Home runs fly farther, pitchers throw harder, and the games are way faster, too. Thankfully, Club Car Wash can help you keep up with Cardinal baseball. No one wants to take a dirty ride to the game, so head to the fastest car wash in all of Cardinal Nation. With attendants who prep every vehicle, plus free towels and vacuums, you'll get in and out without ever missing the first pitch. Club Car Wash, the official car wash of the St. Louis Cardinals. ClubCarWash.com.
Club Car Wash, join the club.
At Bayer, it is our goal to tackle the challenges of food insecurity by delivering innovation to farmers that help them grow healthy and affordable food in a sustainable way. That's why in communities across the U.S., Bayer has worked with farmers for decades to help put food on the table for those in need, so that together we achieve health for all, hunger for none. Visit Bayer.us.com. That's Bayer.us.com to learn more.
Back to work is Kyle Gibson. His first pitch is taken high, ball one by Riley Green, who again leads the club with 23 walks. High on-base percentage. He flew out to center first pitch he saw, leading things off in the bottom of the first inning. Setting up outside is Herrera, and the pitch is outside, but it's a little bit low, 2-0. It'll be Green, Bierling, and Winsel Perez to bat for Detroit. Next delivery is hit hard to center field, and that is backing up Nootbaar. He looks up, and it's gone over the center field wall. A home run for Riley Green, leading off the fourth inning. First hit given up by Kyle Gibson, and it's a big fly, 1-0 Detroit. Nootbaar took a few steps back and realized that he wasn't going to get that baseball. The only thing he hoped for was the ball hitting off the top of the wall, and it did not do that. It snuck over the wall, and that's a home run over 400 feet to straightaway center for Green, his sixth of the year. And that brings in Matt Bierling. Bierling has a 4-game hitting streak, but struck out his first time and takes strike one from Gibson. Well, you got to score to win anyway. And the Cardinals are going to have to figure out a way to do that against Jack Flaherty. The wind, and the next delivery is inside for a ball. 1-1 the count.
Home run number 6 given up by Gibson in 35 innings.
That ball was smoked, too. Tell that was hit well. The hardest hit ball we've had here today. There's a ground ball foul over in the Tigers dugout. Find your fun at the City Foundry. Intimate concerts, live performance, a food hall featuring the creations of 17 renowned St. Louis chefs. Not your average retail space. It's an entertainment playground. As the next delivery is swung on and missed, and Bierling strikes out for the second time. That is 3 for Gibson. So you can visit ExploreSt.Louis.com, find out more about the City Foundry. Winsel Perez, Wenceel, Winsel Perez. And he swings and misses at the first delivery. His feet were moving quite a bit there. He's a rookie right fielder batting in the third spot in the big leagues. How about that? 24-year-old from the Dominican Republic. Hit his first major league home run on Sunday. as the next delivery is low. In his first big league home run, people will ask him someday, who'd you hit that off of? Where'd you get your first one? And his answer will be on the ready. He will say Michael Wacha, another former Cardinal. Next delivery is popped up left side, long way to go, and Donovan can't find it. Now he does. Battling the sun a little bit, makes the play in left for out number 2. That appears to be the Sun field right now, and Donovan able to make that play. Just mentioned the name Michael Wacha. Wacha is one of a handful of pitchers that made more than 100 starts against or for the Cardinals. Came up with the Cardinals, made 100-plus starts, and then actually somewhere down the road made a start against the Cardinals. Wacha's on a list that includes now Jack Flaherty, who's the 7th person to do that. Lance Lynn also on that list, who started a game against the Cardinals for Minnesota. Matt Morris, Danny Cox, Bob Forsch, and John Denny all on that list. Off-speed pitches low to Kerry Carpenter. And it is an odd thing. 100 starts, that's a lot of starts. That's a lot of years. And then to come back and pitch against your former teammates is, it's different. And Jack has certainly risen to the occasion here. Swing and a miss and a slow breaker. And that was the sweeper. It's so in vogue, everybody's doing it. Everybody's throwing the sweeper. The 2-1 pitch is fouled back.
Michael Wacha certainly saved the Cardinals in Pittsburgh in 2013, sending that series back to St. Louis in the postseason.
Enjoyed being around Michael Wacha, too. Some good people on that list. Cardinal Hall of Famer Bob Forsch. On the ballot for the Hall of Fame, Matt Morris. Lance Lynn will be a Cardinal Hall of Famer, in my opinion.
I think so.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Next delivery from Gibson is fouled off. He just barely got a piece of that, Carpenter, who's bounced out to Arenado his first time. Tigers have gotten on the board this inning. Riley Green, a home run to straightaway center field. 1-0 Detroit. Only 3 hits in the game so far. Arenado has a single, Herrera has a single, and the Green home run. Herrera sets up outside. The 2-2 pitch is fouled off again towards their first base coach. Joey Cora is their third base coach. Anthony Iapoce is their first base coach. Michael Bedard does the hitting for them. And Chris Fetter is their pitching coach. George Lombard, the bench coach for A.J. Hinch. Swing and a miss and a changeup. And that'll end the inning. Strikeout number 4 for Gibson, who's been very, very sharp. He gives up a home run, though. And we go to the 5th inning. John Rooney will have the play-by-play. 1-0 Detroit.
I'm Ashley, and this is my husband, Scott, and we're the owners of Route 66 Solar.
If an out-of-state company has knocked on your door to sell you solar, you owe it to yourself to call us and get a second opinion. When you call Route 66, you work directly with us from start to finish. Find complete peace of mind with our in-house installation crews and American-made equipment backed by our 30-year warranty.
Before you go solar, call Route 66 Solar for a second opinion and get your free estimate today.
Accumulation, preservation, generation. At Busey Bank, these are the principles we use to build meaningful financial partnerships with our clients and their families. With sound advice and vast resources, partner with Busey for a personalized approach to your legacy. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
Thank you for choosing 2 Men in a Truck. How may I help you?
Hey, we're moving, and I have a strange situation here. We need to be out of our house by 10 a.m., but our closing on the new house isn't until 1 p.m. Is that something you guys do?
That's not strange at all. 2 Men in a Truck has completed over 9 million moves. We have a solution for that.
Not sure how your move is going to work? Go to 2meninatruck.com to start your free estimate. 2meninatruck.com.
As Tapman's Towing celebrates 50 years of serving Central Illinois, we're always seeking good people to serve our great customers. Our team of expert tow professionals would like to interview others with CDLs, previous tow experience, or a strong interest in serving others. If you enjoy serving people, love working in the outdoors, and looking for a career, not just a job, we should talk soon. Do you have a strong desire but lack the experience? We should still talk. Visit our career page at tapmanstowing.com.
It's all here. Jack Flaherty misses low, ball one to Alec Burleson, and that's breaking news right there. Flaherty has struck out 9 batters. The pitch, a swing and a foul, 1-1. By striking out the first 7 batters to begin the game, Flaherty established a new Detroit Tiger record and tied an American League record. He has gone on to strike out Contreras and Nootbaar for numbers 8 and 9. A swing and a foul tip into the catcher's mitt. 1-2 on Burleson. He struck out as the 6th man in that string. Gorman is up next. And then Mason Wynn. Wynn finally put the ball in play, grounding out to short. 2 hits for the Cardinals, but the Tigers lead 1-0 on a home run by Green. Here's the pitch down and in, and Burleson wouldn't chase it. 2-2.
Only 2 Tiger pitchers ever have had 10 strikeout games against the Cardinals. Tarek Skubal, who the Cardinals are missing here, and a lefty, Matthew Boyd.
Now the pitch inside. The full count.
And that includes postseason. So that means Mickey Lolich didn't do it. Denny McLain didn't do it.
Here's the windup by Flaherty and the 3-2 pitch. That's fouled out of play. Flaherty has walked only 4 batters, and he has struck out 45. That covers 33 1/3 innings. Burleson leads off the 5th inning here, 1-0 Detroit. A swing and a miss. A high fastball strikes him out. 10 strikeouts for Flaherty. And Nolan Gorman is coming up. He struck out to open the 3rd. The Cardinals will host the White Sox on Saturday. 25,000 fans 16 and older will take home a bobblehead of Adam Wainwright and his new pup Louie, courtesy of Purina. Visit Cardinals.com/promotions for all the information. The pitch, Gorman swings and foul tips it into the catcher's mitt. Lively fastball there. 95.5 miles an hour from Flaherty.
Jack has everything working right now. This seems like the Jack in the second half of 2019.
Ground ball foul. Let's pause here for a station ID on the Cardinals Network, powered by Gray Bar.
You're listening to WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana. The Cardinals brought to you by Route 66 Solar, Central Illinois' local trusted solar installation company. For a free estimate, call 217-652-6533.
A pitch sinks low and away for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Gorman. It's the 12th time Flaherty has struck out 10 or more, and the 2nd time he's done that this season for Detroit. His pitch, a swing and a miss. Gorman strikes out. 11 strikeouts for Flaherty, who is pitching with a 1-0 lead.
So that ties Matthew Boyd with the 11 strikeout there. Is the most strikeouts ever for a Tigers pitcher, and they've been around a long time. So have the Cardinals, and of course in different leagues they didn't play each other all the time. But Matthew Boyd did it at this ballpark in 2018. He had 11 punchouts in 7 innings.
Here's strike 1 to Mason Wynn. Wynn grounded out to the shortstop, his first time up. Flaherty with the sign by way of PitchCom. Carson Kelly puts down the target, the pitch. Wynn fouls it back to the screen. It's an 0-2 count on the Cardinal shortstop, batting 8th in the lineup here in game 1 of our doubleheader. The Tigers' designated hitter, Riley Green, hit a home run over the center field fence, the only run of the game so far. The line by Flaherty, the pitch. Wynn swings and strikes out on a pitch in the dirt. And that's 3 innings. Flaherty has struck out the side. He has 12 strikeouts. Halfway through the game, 1-0 Detroit.
Hi everyone, this is Ozzie Smith inviting you to join me in Turn 2 at Busch Stadium. On Friday, May 31st and Friday, August 2nd, I'll be at the ballpark. Join me for a unique experience on the field. We'll start with a fielding demonstration and then turn 2 double plays together. Every participant receives an autographed baseball and a voucher for 2 tickets to a Cardinals home game. A Cardinals team photographer will capture the action for every double play as well. For more information, visit cardinals.com/Ozzie.
Hi, my name is Alani. A little thing I like about the Spicy Deluxe sandwich is that you taste the crunch, you taste the pepper jack cheese melting, and you taste the spicy flavors in the sandwich. I'm telling you, 10 out of 10.
Hi, my name's Enrique. A little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's Spicy Deluxe sandwich is you get that rich flavor of the chicken and definitely that nice, tangy, warm bite. It's the perfect harmony of spiciness and taste.
Order the Spicy Deluxe sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
There's a certain magic here in Cardinals Nation. Can you feel it? Central Bank is the hometown bank of the St. Louis Cardinals. Sign up for Cardinals checking with Central Bank and get your choice of Cardinals Performance Polo or Pullover and 2 game tickets. See bank for details, member FDIC.
Jump into spring with STIHL battery tools. From mowers and blowers to trimmers and more. Right now you can save $50 on select AK System battery tool sets. Find real STIHL at STIHLdealers.com. Offer valid on select AK System sets for a limited time only while supplies last. See participating dealer for details.
I feel like I'm constantly cleaning hair off my bathroom floor. At least my Swiffer Sweeper makes it easy. Sweeper heavy-duty dry cloths have ultra-thick pads to trap and lock hairs, like a hair magnet. And when I'm finished cleaning up my hair, Sweeper takes care of his too. Now the hair's gone, all thanks to Swiffer. Try Swiffer Sweeper heavy-duty dry cloths. I promise you'll love them or your money back. And also try Swiffer Sweeper Wet to make quick work of tough, sticky messes.
The windup and the pitch by Kyle Gibson. Spencer Torkelson takes a breaking ball strike. 1-0 Detroit on a home run by their DH Riley Green leading off the 4th. And he crushed that over the center field fence. Kyle Gibson's next pitch. Low for a ball, 1 ball, 1 strike. 5, 6, and 7 in the order. Torkelson, Keith, and McKinstry. Gibson checking out the pitch clock, starts his motion to avoid a violation, and a strike on the outside corner. Gibson gets ahead of his leadoff batter, Torkelson, a ground-out victim the first time up, bouncing out to short. He's 0 for his last 7, 6 out of his last 30. A swing and a miss on a sweeper way outside, picked up by Herrera, who throws to first to strike out 2-3. 5 strikeouts for Gibson. And Cole Keith is coming up. Visit Ted Drew's on Chippewa for Ted's delicious frozen custard. Then head across the parking lot to Ted Drew's Gift Shop. An assortment of unique apparel, souvenirs, gift cards, and more. Visit in person. Thank you, Ricky. Or shop online at TedDrewsGiftShop.com. TedDrewsGiftShop.com, where it really is good, guys. Thank you, Ricky. And gals at Ted Drew's. Cole Keith hit the ball to the warning track in center field for a long out. That was the last out of the second inning. He's batting with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. And he takes a strike. A sweeper that comes through the back door over the outside half of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. 22-year-old second baseman, Cole Keith. Keith fouls a high pitch back. The Cardinal infielders are playing this left-handed batter to pull. Center fielder Nootbaar moves over a step or 2 toward left field. Way off the right field line, Alec Burleson, a ball to the right field corner could mean 3 bases for Cole Keith. The pitch, outside. 2-2.
With what Jack Flaherty's doing today, tying the American League record, which is held by 3 other pitchers, by the way, of striking out the first 7 batters, you can easily forget what Kyle Gibson is doing today. He's pitching well, too.
Gibson with a sidestep, the kick, and the pitch. Outside, full count. 1 hit so far, and that's a home run by Green. But 5 strikeouts. And a 3-2 pitch coming up for Colt Keith. Keith has walked 8 times, striking out 17. Gibson calls the pitch he wants. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss. Keith is out on strikes. That's 6 strikeouts. 4 of the last 5 batters have gone down on strikes against Kyle Gibson.
Joe Cowley, Carlos Rodon, and Blake Snell, the other 3 pitchers that now co-own the American League record with Jack Flaherty for striking out 7 batters to start a game.
Zach McKinstry was called out on strikes the first time up. Former Dodger and Cub, a left-handed batter. He swings and loops this into left field. Donovan's going to play it on a hop. That's a base hit. McKinstry just lifted the ball over the infield, and he's on with the second Tiger hit. That gets Carson Kelly to the plate. Kelly a fly out to center field his first time. 3 hits in his last 17 at bats. He came into the game batting .205. Carson Kelly turned pro out of high school in Oregon, went on to get his college degree. He hits a bounding ball to short. Wynn throws to second, a low throw, but Gorman catches it, and McKinstry is out 6-4, coming down to second base. We're going to the 6th inning, game 1 of a doubleheader. The Tigers lead in Detroit 1-0.
Support one of our local nonprofits making a difference right next door in downtown St. Louis. Gateway Arch Park Foundation supports conservation, education, and community programs that bring the park to life year-round. They need you to get involved in the mission to uplift St. Louis by attending their fundraiser Picnic in Your Park on Sunday, June 9th. As a thank you, you'll get access to exclusive discounts on Cardinals tickets to that weekend's games against the Rockies. Show them your support and reserve your basket today. Visit archpark.org/picnic.
Hear that? That's the sound of an ice-cold Big Q from Quick Trip, ready to quench your thirst with a concise combination of familiar taste and bubbly fizz. Fresh tea being brewed with a bold yet subtle aroma. And is that a refreshingly fruity Frizzoni being blended with frozen precision? There are so many optimal options, it's hard to choose. Now hear that?
Hello, welcome.
That's you grabbing your next favorite drink. QT. More than a gas station.
Sneezing, coughing, stuffy nose, runny nose, postnasal drip, interrupted sleeping. I was groggy at the end of the day.
Allergies and sinus congestion were making Jana miserable. Then, a friend recommended Navage. Navage provides immediate drug-free congestion relief, flushing your nasal passages with refreshing saline and sucking out mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Navage helps you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel your best right away.
Navage gave me instant relief. I didn't have to wait 30 minutes. I didn't have to wait an hour, 90 minutes. I didn't have to wait a minute. I ran the rinse and I felt better.
Stop suffering from congestion and start breathing and feeling your best again with Navage. Navage.
I've had people ask me how I find relief, and I tell them Navage immediately. This thing is amazing.
Navage is available at Navage.com or at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid.
The Cardinals are looking up at the Tigers. It's 1-0 Detroit. We're going to the 6th inning. Ivan Herrera has a hit off Jack Flaherty. One of 2 Cardinals hits today, and the Cardinals have not had a base runner on second. Flaherty has struck out 12, and he deals low and in, ball 1 to the Cardinal catcher. The wind, the pitch, outside a ball. Flaherty struck out 10 at Minnesota on the 19th of April. That was in a no decision. The Tigers won the game 5-4. They lead 1-0 today as Flaherty has struck out 12. And a foul ball. That goes back and out of play for Herrera.
Just added one more pitcher to that list who has struck out 7 in a row, Luis Castillo. We just got the corrected information on that. So now it's 5 pitchers have done it, 7 strikeouts to start a game.
There's a swing and a miss. 2-2 on Ivan Herrera. Herrera broke an 0 for 16. So 1 for his last 17 with 2 walks, 6 strikeouts during that stretch. Flaherty's pitch, and this is foul away to the right side. Maryville University offers online certificate and degree programs for people balancing school, work, and family life, requiring flexible learning environments. No application fees, no entrance exams. Learn more at maryville.edu. The ball low and in. A 3-2 count on Herrera. So Cardinals are trying to get a leadoff man on base for the first time against Flaherty. Time called by Herrera. And before Herrera could get back into the box, Ricky, Hunter Windelstedt said start the clock. The 3-2. There's a ball grounded up the middle. The shortstop gets to it. McKinstry whirls and throws out Herrera. 1 out in the 6th inning.
That was a pretty good play by McKinstry. We've seen him play more second base, or I have, and also in the outfield. But playing shortstop today, he went to his left, was able to slide, pop up. He threw a one-hopper over to get Ivan at first.
1 down for Brendan Donovan. Donovan has hit safely in 5 straight games. He's 7 out of 23, 0 for 2 today. And he gets under one, sends it to left field. Kerry Carpenter is under it as well. The left fielder has to reach to his left, playing the wind and the sun, and he makes the catch.
Almost dropped that. Almost. I couldn't fault the Tigers defense if they were having to be taking a nap with Flaherty pitching the way he's striking everybody out.
3 times he has struck out the side today, a total of 12 strikeouts. And with 2 away, Wilson Contreras is up, looking to put the ball in play for the first time. He struck out swinging in the 1st, again in the 4th. Contreras is on a 5-game hitting streak, 5 out of his last 19. Wilson takes a ball low. And during that 7-game stretch where he has gone 6 out of 27, he's hit 2 home runs. And he has driven in just 2 with those solo home runs. Contreras bounces one foul past Pop Warner. Stubby Clapp and Pop Warner, they've been the lonely guys out there on the sidelines for the Cardinals. Pop over at third and Stubby coaching at first base. 2 outs, top of the 6th, 1-0 Detroit. The pitch by Flaherty. A swing and a miss. Contreras just isn't seeing the ball out of Jack's hand at all.
He is not, especially the breaking ball. He is taking some wild swings at that, but you know, Wilson's the kind of guy that can just measure one up and hammer it, too.
The pitch by Flaherty in the dirt. 2-2. In the bottom of the 6th inning, Detroit will send up 9-1-2 against Kyle Gibson. Flaherty with the sign. The overhead windup and the 2-2 pitch for Contreras. A swing and a miss. Contreras has the silver sombrero, striking out for the 3rd time. 13 strikeouts for Flaherty. On to the bottom of the 6th, 1-0 Tigers in Detroit.
This is Cardinals broadcaster John Rooney. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is for the people of Missouri, in good times and in bad. They're for Missouri families and Missouri communities. And when Missouri weather rips through our state, they are here to put back the pieces. So if you have 1 car or 20, a home or an apartment, a business, a boat, or an entire family legacy to protect, if you're a Missourian, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is for you.
When your little rookie slides headfirst onto the IL or fever has you benched, you need Mercy Now. Go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, we've got your bases covered. Find care now at mercynow.net. Mercy, official medical provider of the St. Louis Cardinals.
At Country Financial, we make insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, auto, or more, our representatives will take the time to understand your specific needs and explain what options work best for you. Worry less and feel more confident knowing you're covered. Visit countryfinancial.com to get started today. Experience more with Country Financial. Home and auto insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
Home runs fly farther, pitchers throw harder, and the games are way faster, too. Thankfully, Club Car Wash can help you keep up with Cardinal baseball. No one wants to take a dirty ride to the game. So head to the fastest car wash in all of Cardinal Nation. With attendants who prep every vehicle, plus free towels and vacuums. You'll get in and out without ever missing the first pitch. Club Car Wash, the official car wash of the St. Louis Cardinals. ClubCarWash.com.
Club Car Wash. Join the club.
Detroit's batting at the bottom of the sixth, leading the Cardinals 1-0. And it's the ninth place hitter, the left-handed batter, Parker Meadows. The one-strike pitch from Kyle Gibson. Meadows is crowded. A fastball backs him away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kyle Gibson has been giving the Cardinals innings. 7, 6, 6, 6, 6, and he's in the 6th inning today. The pitch. Tried to bring the sweeper through the back door and just missed outside. 2-1. Meadows a fly out to center field in a 1-2-3 third. 2 hits so far for Detroit. A home run for Riley Green, a base hit for Zach McKinstry. Gibson, the sidestep, the kick, and the 2-1 pitch here. And there's a ball hit high in the air. Right center field. Nootbaar has the play and makes the catch. We have 1 down in inning number 6. Award-winning Katie's Pizza and Pasta, featuring regional Italian cuisine with a modern twist, only steps away from Busch Stadium at Ballpark Village. Visit today or make a reservation at katiespizzandpasta.com. 1 out for Riley Green. Green a home run and a flyout. He pops this one up foul. That's out of play. Ricky, you were talking about this ballpark and how it's laid out. There's not a roof over the ballpark. Only about 4 or 5 rows are covered in the top section of the upper deck. And I remember being in the dugout for an all-star game here, an all-star game that Tony La Russa and the Cardinal coaching staff happened to manage. The ball goes outside. It's 1-1 on Green. I really couldn't hear the crowd noise of a packed ballpark.
How about that?
It's all going straight up, and not out over the field.
Interesting.
So the players really don't feed off the crowd that much here. The 1-1. Bounding ball, foul on the first base side.
Amazing what you have to think about when you design a park. You want beautiful sight lines. I think we have that here. I mean, just kind of a nice view of the city of Detroit, and you try to add amenities to it, make it look good. You're careful where you want signage, but you want it to blend in. But I guess you have to worry about acoustics too. Wind, sun, all of that.
The 1-2 pitch here. Gibson to Green. Strike 3 call. Gibson has struck out 7. That's a season high for him. He struck out 9 his final tune-up in spring training against the Cubs in Mesa. And has struck out 7 here today in Detroit. But he has given up a run on a homer.
His career high is 11. He's done that 4 times. And he last did it in 2023.
And here's the St. Louis and Vierling taking a sweeper outside for a ball. Vierling has struck out twice in the first, the fourth, batting in the 6th with 2 away. Game 1 of a doubleheader. We're at Comerica Park in Detroit on a bright sunny day. The final day of April 2024. Little tapper and out in front of the plate. A funny spin to the ball, and Herrera can't get to it in time to throw out Vierling. Vierling had the right English on the ball where Herrera thought it might go to the grass, and the ball bit and came rolling back.
He might have been better off letting that ball bounce first to see which way it was going to go. What he did is he tried to get it on the first kind of chance he could get it on a half hop, and it bounced away from him. So tried to rush, and I think he felt that maybe Vierling was going to be quick enough to beat that out, but seems like he might have been better off being a little more patient with that, although easy to say in retrospect.
Was there a pitch clock violation on that?
No, the umpire called time. I don't think he needed a break. We've had that
looked
happen.
Like Hunter Windelstad was flexing his muscles there.
Yeah, he's basically
I'm not
saying,
quite sure what he was doing.
I think he was saying that was on me.
Okay. My bad. Here's a pitch up and in.
I think that's what he was saying. My bad.
Ball 1 to Winsell Perez.
Kyle Gibson didn't know what was going on. He was like, wait, what's up? It was not a pitch clock. It was a umpire clock.
From the stretch, Gibson. The pitch, and that is popped up. Short left field. Mason Wynn, the shortstop, goes out, and he's called off by the left fielder who makes the catch as Donovan caught the ball and went running on past Mason. Ricky has the 7th, 1-0 Detroit.
You have money laying all around your house. You just don't know it. And no, I don't mean selling your great-grandma's good china. I mean all the old metal items you don't want to use or get rid of. Don't pay someone to haul it away. Bring it into Max Twin City Recycling and get paid to have it taken off your hands. They love new customers and are more than willing to walk you through their process step by step. Come check them out at 2808 North Lincoln Avenue in Urbana.
Starting it over is what we do at Max Twin City Recycling.
Pia's is open. Catch all of your favorite MLB games on their big screens. Root on your favorite team wearing your Cubby Blue or your Cardinal Red. 1609 West Springfield in Champaign. Pia's offers not only a huge outdoor seating area, but indoor seating as well. Enjoy daily specials. It's the home of the Slugger Burger with buckets of beer and wings. Experience food, drinks, and fun at one of Champaign's best sports bars near Springfield and Madison, Champaign. Open 7 days a week. It's Pia's.
Dixie Chopper, and he's available out there?
Absolutely. I'm going to throw you out a couple of specials that we're having right now. One is a Rhino 15-foot rotary flex wing with a Dixie Chopper Classic 35-horse 60-inch mower. It's industrial. $35,000 for the pair.
Both of them?
Yep, both of them together. $35,000.
I take it that's an outstanding deal because I'm not
saving $13,000.
Oh, okay. Wow. So,
you're in the mowing business. Time for an upgrade.
It's time to go big time. You'll get all the yards done really quickly with those.
And then if you're looking for just a residential mower on its own, we've got a Z2 48-inch that we've got out there right now for $59.99. That is $2,000 off.
What is the location?
That is 1306 Triumph Drive in Urbana. It's right down from Farm and Fleet on 45. Yep. Or check out Dedicated Diesel on Facebook.
It is time for some Cardinal base runners as we move to the 7th inning. They've only had 2 of them. A Herrera base hit with 2 outs in the 3rd inning, a 2-out hit for Arenado in the 4th. Jack Flaherty has been outstanding as we go to the 7th inning, and the first couple of pitches are out of the zone to Lars Nootbaar, who struck out twice. And basically everybody has struck out except Ivan Herrera in this game. The wind and the pitch to Nootbaar is a called strike. Lars got rung up on a pitch that was, thought it was a couple inches outside. It was probably 4 or 5. Should not have been called strike 3. But Jack has been throwing a lot of strikes, and there's one right there. A breaking pitch is a called strike. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nootbaar. The next delivery is bounced to the right side, and that is going to be a foul ball. May have hit off of Lars's foot.
Well, the Cardinals didn't do much better against Quintana in New York on Sunday. They had only 3 doubles against him and scored 1 of those.
Again, just 188 against the Mets in that series, and really struggled with runners in scoring position especially. 2-2 pitch is up, bounced to the right side, and that's a 2-hopper handled at second base, and a nice play by Keith to throw out Nootbaar for out number 1. This copyrighted broadcast, by the way, is presented by authority of the St. Louis Cardinals, LLC. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be
disseminated
without the express written consent of
the St. Louis Cardinals, brought to you by
Brown
and
Crouppen,
a great
law
firm.
1 out, nobody on, and Arenado, who's 1 for 2, struck out looking and had a base hit to right. He takes ball 1 from Flaherty. Flaherty with 13 punch-outs in this game as he pitches in the 7th inning. Next delivery is a little bit low. That is a career high for Jack, matching it. He's done it a couple of times. He did it against Milwaukee and against Philadelphia as a Cardinal. But he is looking for number 14 this inning, and that pitch is a strike, and he's now 2-1 on Nolan, who has just 1 home run so far this year, 13 RBIs. And the next delivery to him is outside for a ball, 3-1. Well, Jack in danger of walking a batter. I don't think he's had three. Has he had a 3-ball count?
Yes, he has.
Not 3-1, though, probably. Or has he? I don't recall it. I just remember strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, and a lot of it. 3-1 pitch to Arenado's outside, and he walked it. There's a base runner for you. See if the Cardinals can figure out a way to get Arenado around the bases. He's aboard for the second time. And it is Goldschmidt at the plate, who hit a ball in the left center field, and that could have been dangerous early on. And we're going to have a mound visit from their pitching coach, Chris Fetter. And while they talk it over on the mound, let's pause for station identification. You and your friends are listening to the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar.
They say consistency is the key to success.
You're listening to WSJK Tuscola Champaign.
How about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. And enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
If you're curious what you might find on Illinois farms like mine, it isn't a bunch of big faceless corporations. The truth is, 96% of the farms are owned and operated by families just like mine. We're listening to the Cardinals play, showing up at local baseball games, and throwing a ball in our backyard with our families just like you. And we're committed to raising sustainably grown, healthy food that all our families can enjoy. I'm Dale from Monroe County, and I'm one of the 96%.
Cardinals have the home white uniforms on, red caps and helmets.
The Cardinals uniform is historic, emblematic of an uncompromising standard, representative of the discipline and passion that comes before all recognition. It's what Stiefel has been doing for over 130 years as one of the fastest growing companies in the financial industry. Stiefel is the official wealth management partner of the St. Louis Cardinals. That is where success meets success. Find a St. Louis area advisor at Stiefel.com. That's STIFEL.com. Stiefel, Nicholas and Company, Incorporated, member SIPC and NYSE.
Fashionistas, be ready. The high-demand Cardinals Purse giveaway returns to Busch Stadium on Sunday, May 5th. That day, the Cardinals host the White Sox, and 25,000 fans ages 16 and older will take home an exclusive Cardinals purse, courtesy of Edward Jones. This tan handbag features a gold metal chain and a mystery bonus strap. Following the game, kids 15 and younger can participate in the Haichu Kids Run the Bases. Full details at cardinals.com/promotions.
But a new life for the Cardinal first baseman. Who has been a 7-time All-Star. Next delivery to him is swung on and missed. And that's a career-high 14th strikeout for Jack Flaherty. And we are in the 7th inning. And that looks like that's going to be his last pitch, as out of the dugout is their manager, A.J. Hinch. And we're going to have a pitching change. And that's brought to you by Goodwill. Give hope, give local, give Goodwill. Jack's going to get a big round of applause here in Detroit. And we'll be right back.
Enjoy a true St. Louis Cardinals baseball experience. Book your Grand Slam ticket package today at the luxurious Marriott St. Louis Grand, steps away from Busch Stadium. You'll get 2 Cardinals tickets, plus free hotel self-parking, complimentary high-speed internet access, and $20 towards a great pregame or postgame meal at Zinnia Bar and Grill. Grand Slam ticket packages start at $199. Book yours today at MarriottStLouisGrand.com. That's MarriottStLouisGrand.com. Proud hotel partner of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, 2-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right. Find an agent at shelterinsurance.com to get started. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
When your little rookie slides headfirst onto the IL, or fever has you benched, you need Mercy Now. Go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, we've got your bases covered. Find care now at mercynow.net. Mercy, official medical provider of the St. Louis Cardinals.
If you want to know what the players are saying, read Cardinals Magazine. If you want to learn what the front office is thinking, read Cardinals Magazine. If you want to see the stories no one else is writing, read Cardinals Magazine. And if you want to get the most out of following the Cardinals in 2024, start your subscription today. Check out the great subscriber offers at cardinals.com/magazine or call 314-345-9000. Cardinals Magazine. It's all here.
New pitcher for Detroit is Andrew Chafin. He takes over for Jack Flaherty, who went 93 pitches, 66 of them for strikes, struck out a career-high 14 Cardinals here this afternoon. Only walked one batter, and that's Arenado, the runner at first base. Chafin, the left-hander, has been a durable lefty, and he throws strike one to Alec Burleson, who has struck out twice in this game. So we got into the left-hander part in the Cardinal lineup. Gorman on deck, and A.J. Hinch decides it was time to get Jack. Next delivery is swung on and missed. That was an awkward swing by Alec Burleson. The Cardinals, you hit on it, John, do not seem to be seeing the baseball, literally seeing it. Very, very awkward off-balance swings most of the afternoon, and Jack Flaherty had a lot to do with that. He gets the credit, no question. 0-2 pitch coming up to Burleson, and that's popped up into shallow center field. Backing up is McKinstry. He's waving everybody off, and he circles under it, makes the play, and that'll do it for the Cardinals. And it's time to stretch here in the Motor City. And the seventh inning stretch is presented by SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the St. Louis Cardinals. We move to the bottom of the seventh inning. The Tigers still hanging on 1-0.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. And enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
If you're curious what you might find on Illinois farms like mine, it isn't a bunch of big faceless corporations. The truth is, 96% of the farms are owned and operated by families just like mine. We're listening to the Cardinals play, showing up at local baseball games, and throwing a ball in our backyard with our families just like you. And we're committed to raising sustainably grown, healthy food that all our families can enjoy. I'm Dale from Monroe County, and I'm one of the 96%.
Cardinals have the home white uniforms on, red caps and helmets.
The Cardinals uniform is historic, emblematic of an uncompromising standard, representative of the discipline and passion that comes before all recognition. It's what Stifel has been doing for over 130 years as one of the fastest growing companies in the financial industry. Stifel is the official wealth management partner of the St. Louis Cardinals. That is where success meets success. Find a St. Louis area advisor at Stifel.com. That's STIFEL.com. Stifel, Nicholas & Company, Incorporated. Member SIPC and NYSE.
Fashionistas, be ready. The high-demand Cardinals purse giveaway returns to Busch Stadium on Sunday, May 5th. That day, the Cardinals host the White Sox, and 25,000 fans ages 16 and older will take home an exclusive Cardinals purse, courtesy of Edward Jones. This tan handbag features a gold metal chain and a mystery bonus strap. Following the game, kids 15 and younger can participate in the Haichu Kids Run the Bases. Full details at cardinals.com/promotions.
Slider misses low. Ball one to Kerry Carpenter. Carpenter, Torkelson, and Keith in the bottom of the seventh inning. 1-0 Detroit. Jack Flaherty was outstanding in his outing against the Cardinals. 14 strikeouts and no runs allowed as Gibson misses low. 2-0. Gibson has now pitched 6 or more innings in 6 straight starts to begin the season. That's exactly why the Cardinals wanted him. He's doing his job. He has given up the 1 run. Curveball is a little bit low. Ball 3. That's been a strike a lot of the day, but it wasn't there. Seventh inning stretch was presented by SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the St. Louis Cardinals. We'll see if they give the green light to Carpenter. I would say no. And the 3-0 pitch is taken for a strike. Get me over slider from Kyle Gibson. 1-0 Detroit. We are in the bottom of the 7th inning. Running out of time here in game 1 of this doubleheader. Next delivery from Gibson is a little bit low again, and that should have been a strike. He's squeezing in this inning. Where did that come from? The zone has been huge, and he just missed a 3-1 pitch, and that's a walk to Carpenter. That could be a big, big miss by our home plate umpire. Well, it could have been a tad low, but I still say that's a strike.
Well, that has been called a strike
all day.
Today, that location.
All day. And our home plate umpire is Hunter Wendelstedt. I better not yell at him. John Bacon is the umpire at first, Marvin Hudson at second, and Nick Marley is at third, and there's a strike delivered to Spencer Torkelson. It's actually not Tom Payne. Tom Payne is going to be the home plate umpire. They have 5 umpires for doubleheaders. There's a line drive off the glove of Gorman into center field. Well, that's a ball I thought he might catch. It was hit sharply, but it was hit right off the end of his glove. He had 2 runners on and nobody out here in the 7th inning. A walk, a base hit, and now some pitching to do. That was right back past the pitcher Gibson and into center field. Good effort by Gorman. He just couldn't quite get there quickly enough. So now the double play that Gibson is so good at getting is paramount. Keith is a average runner at the plate. Need to see him hit the ball on the ground. Curveball is low for a ball.
But he's known for getting the ball in the air.
That he is.
His time in the minor leagues. Last year he spent time at AA and AAA. 27 homers, 101 RBIs.
Got the ball in the air his first time, flied out to center, and then he struck out his second time. And that flyout was a deep flyout. 2 runners on, nobody out. Gibson has to work here. The pitch is grounded foul past their third base coach down the left field line. And as John said, there's a lot of foul territory room here. Wind shifted a little bit. It looks like it's blowing more straight out now, but not as much as when it was blowing right to left. 2-1 the count. Long hold by Gibson, and the pitch is low. 2-1. Gets away for a moment from Herrera, the catcher, but he runs it down.
Herrera's had some problems with Gibson's breaking pitch, with the sweeper and the curveball.
Beware the wild pitch / pass ball here. Beware of that and hope for the double play. Both runners take their leads. The high set by Gibson. And the pitch. There's a hard hit ball up the middle. Wynn has it, and he races to the second base bag on the first, not in time. Boy, he almost was able to pull that off as he got the middle runner to keep the double play in order and then threw on to first base. And the Tigers are not so sure that he's out at second base. They're wanting to look at that. They're thinking that Wynn may not have beaten Torkelson to the bag. I thought he was out, but doesn't matter what I think. We'll have to see what New York says. Here's the announcement from our crew chief.
Detroit is challenging the out call at second base.
There you go. He's from the south.
We knew that.
Yep. I thought he was definitely out at second base, but why not challenge it anyway? And he hasn't moved. He thought for sure he was safe.
I think the foot was over the bag.
That's what I saw.
It had not touched second base. Definitely safe at first.
Yeah, no doubt he's safe at first base.
And it's good that the Cardinals got the out call at second.
I think that's going to be confirmed in my mind. Although Torkelson's still not believing it. Here we go.
After review, the call on the field is confirmed. The runner is out. Detroit will lose their challenge.
Oh, the crowd doesn't like it. Well, I guess they're not supposed to like it, are they, John? They just prefer it not to be true. But
his foot was above the bag.
His foot was above the bag.
And Torkelson was out. And now with McKinstry up, see if Gibson can get the double play ball from him.
If that ball would have been hit a little bit more to the right, it would have been that double play, or more up the middle. But it wasn't. Runners at first and third, one out. And the first pitch is a called strike. Breaking ball to McKinstry, who has struck out looking, and he also has a base hit of the bloop variety.
Might the Tigers try running here?
I would think they might. Herrera steps out in front of home plate, goes through a series of signs, and that is designed to let the infielders know whether he's going to throw through or not. Again, Keith does not run that well. He has one stolen base in one attempt, but kind of an average runner. Not a big lead either. And the pitch to McKinstry, and he shows bunt, pulls it back, and takes it. And scampering back to the third base bag is Carpenter. So that was a...
they wanted the safety squeeze.
Safety squeeze indeed. Boy, the Cardinals worked that to perfection, didn't they, against the Mets?
Well, Ciani's a terrific bunter.
And they might try it again. We'll see. 1 ball, 1 strike. Calling timeout is Herrera this time.
And that's when Gibson started his motion.
Yeah, and it was Herrera calling time. All right, here comes the 1-1 delivery. A double play desperately needed. Swing and a miss. We take a strikeout, too. But it's 1-2 on McKinstry. Maybe a defensive swing. 1 hopper to Mason Wynn. That's what I'm pining for here. McKinstry 4 for 8. Against Kyle Gibson. And here comes the big pitch, and it's fouled off. He barely got a piece of that. Well, the crowd has gotten noisier as we've moved along.
Well, the crowd has grown some.
They have. Well, they've aged a little. Gotten a little more out of their comfort zone. And they like the lead they have, too. Up and in. Oh, that was under the chin of McKinstry. Maybe a purpose pitch there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gibson trying to keep this a 1-run game as he works in the bottom of the 7th inning. There is action in the Cardinals bullpen.
That's John King.
Cardinals have 3 lefties out there: King, Liberatore, and Romero. Robertson, Gallegos, Helsley, Kittredge, and Fernandez are the right-handers. But it is Gibson working the 2-2 count to McKinstry, and the cutter is inside for a ball.
He tried to lean into that.
He did. It was almost a strike, and it was almost a hit by pitch. Well, do you run him now?
I imagine he will.
I imagine he will, too. Payoff pitch coming up. There goes the runner. 3-2 pitch is fouled at the plate, just barely off of his foot. Rolled out right in front of Gibson. So we'll do it again. So the reason you run is to stay out of the double play, but you could get the double play the other way, to strike them out, throw them out. But that's a little tougher to work. And that's going to rely upon the throwing arm of Ivan Herrera. That's not his best thing. But we'll see if he is up to the task. The 3-2 delivery is swung on and missed, and no throw to second base. So they just let him go. And a big strikeout for Kyle Gibson. That's his 8th. So stolen base number 2 for Keith. Breaking pitch, he just could not hold up. McKinstry strikes out. Now it's Carson Kelly. But before he bats, they're going to have a conversation on the mound. Ivan Herrera wanting to talk it over with Gibson. He's pitched very, very well in this game. 6 2/3 innings, just the home run by Riley Green. That's the scoring in this game so far. You're wondering who the Cardinals will have up in the 8th inning. I wonder if anybody's wondering that.
Well, I wonder who's going to hit.
Well, the scheduled batters are Nolan Gorman, Mason Wynn, and Ivan Herrera.
I mean, it has been a struggle, more than a struggle on this road trip. Yet, the Cardinals won 2 out of 3 in New York.
And they're in this game, too. Kelly, former Cardinal, at the plate. Hands are low, deep in the box. And the pitch to Carson is outside for a ball, 1-0.
The Cardinals have not had a runner on second base in this game.
Wow. Very lonely third base coach indeed is Pop Warner. The next delivery from Gibson is swung on and missed. Got him with a sweeper. Everybody's throwing a sweeper.
Did you throw a sweeper?
I didn't throw a sweeper. No, I didn't. Well, actually, I kind of did. We just didn't call it that. Into the wind, and the 1-1 pitch swung on and missed. Another sweeper, 1-2. It's like somebody came up with a sweeper, and then the other kids went to school, and they said, hey, Johnny's throwing a sweeper. And you come home and say, Mom, I want to throw a sweeper too. And then everybody's doing it. It's peer pressure, John.
And they said, sure, you can sweep up.
Right. The 1-2 delivery coming up. One pitch away from getting out of it is Kyle Gibson, and the pitch is in the dirt. Nice block by Herrera. Well, I know what my mom would have said. Just because everybody else is throwing a sweeper doesn't mean you have to. You have to think you wouldn't jump off a bridge if all your friends were doing that. So that's what my mom would say. Have your own mind. But everybody indeed is throwing that sweeper. The 2-2 delivery coming up, and it's up and in. He almost walked into that. He was looking for the breaking pitch. He'd seen 3 in a row, and he almost stepped into a fastball under his chin.
He'll be looking for a breaking pitch now.
Yes, he will. Well, I'd be looking for it if I were him. Let's see if he's got a good one for him. 3-2 is the count. Kings loose in the Cardinals' pen. The 3-2 delivery is taken low, ball 4, and we may see John King here. Oh, Gibson not happy with himself that he lost. Carson Kelly was the guy he wanted. He's done so well to get out of this jam here. And it's actually Meadows to bat before the left-handed batting Riley Green, but it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter. And who will that be? They're all right-handed on their bench, so you don't have to deal with a left-hander at least. So Gibson will face whoever it may be. And it looks like Mark Canha. And it is. And that's going to create a conversation on the mound with Dusty Blake and his starter, Kyle Gibson, to figure out how they face Canha. Canha's actually had a very good start to the season. We've seen him quite a bit in the past. And he was most recently with the Mets. Canha hitting .277. Actually, that's just in their home games. Overall, he's hitting .253. Not hitting on the road, but he's hitting .253 against right-handed pitching. And overall, that .272 average, he does lead the team with 5 home runs, and he leads the team with 15 RBIs. So just the right guy for them to have in this situation with the bases loaded, bottom of the 7th inning. Carpenter, Keith, and Kelly are the runners. Kyle Gibson trying to finish it off. First pitch is way high and almost back to the screen. Ball 1 to Canha.
Well, Canha's a .273 hitter against the Cardinals, 3 doubles, a homer, and 9 runs batted in.
Well, if the Cardinals are going to win this game, you feel like something good's going to have to happen right here. Going to have to get Canha out. The 1-0 pitch with the bases loaded. Swing on a foul over to the Cardinals dugout, 1-1.
Canha is 2 out of 18, a walk and 3 strikeouts facing Gibson over the years.
I thought that was part of the reason he was not in the starting lineup. Saw those numbers as well, yet he's here at the plate with the game perhaps on the line in the bottom of the 7th inning. A 1-1 pitch coming up. And here it is, breaking pitch inside. Gibson throwing a lot of pitches this inning. Not quite the same command that he had early on.
Well, he's closing in on 100 pitches.
This one will be 96. The 2-1 delivery needs a strike here to Canha. The 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Got him with a cutter. 2-2. He absolutely, positively, most sincerely does not want to go 3-2. So get him here. He has 8 strikeouts. He's walked 2 batters. And he's got a 2-2 count on Canna. The curveball is swung on and missed. He struck him out. Strikeout number 9 for Gibson. And that was a huge strikeout. The Cardinals still need to score some runs. John Rooney has the play-by-play in the 8th. 1-0 Detroit.
When it comes to finding a reliable vehicle, look no further than Sarah Champagne, your trusted automotive destination. They carry a lineup of top brands including Honda, BMW, Subaru, GMC, and Buick. And they're not just about cars, they're about people. Their team is dedicated to providing you with trustworthy service and dependable vehicles that fit your lifestyle. Experience the difference at Sarah Champagne. Visit Sarah, S-E-R-R-A, champagne.com.
Let Max Twin City Recycling pay you for your junk metal items. As the weather begins to heat up, now is a great time to put cash in your pocket for the steel, copper, brass, and aluminum items you've been meaning to get rid of. We've recently added a large concrete pad to make unloading quicker and cleaner for our customers. Visit us on North Lincoln Avenue, just north of I-74, or at maxrecycling.com.
Starting it over is what we do at Max Twin City Recycling.
I'm Ashley, and this is my husband, Scott, and we're the owners of Route 66 Solar.
If an out-of-state company has knocked on your door to sell you solar, you owe it to yourself to call us and get a second opinion. When you call Route 66, you work directly with us from start to finish. Find complete peace of mind with our in-house installation crews and American-made equipment backed by our 30-year warranty.
Before you go solar, call Route 66 Solar for a second opinion and get your free estimate today.
Whether your project is below ground, above ground, or you're just breaking ground, United Rentals has the equipment and tools you need. They rent and sell everything from forklifts and backhoes to scissor lifts, trench shoring systems, and portable restrooms. They also offer a complete range of industrial tools for any job, small or large. Count on United Rentals for the world's largest rental fleet, backed by a team of equipment experts ready to help you get the job done. For the branch nearest you, visit UnitedRentals.com or call 800-UR-RENTS.
It's Jose Fermin batting for Gorman, leading off the 8th inning. What a great job to get out of trouble by Kyle Gibson, keeping this a 1-0 game, Detroit. The ball goes low to Fermin, who put the ball in play on a regular basis down in the minor leagues, had a great spring. And here he is back in the big leagues with the Cardinals.
Also drove the baseball well in AAA. He was hitting for some power, too.
The pitch, a strike thrown by Chafin. Andrew Chafin got the last out. Burleson, a left-handed batter, popping out. And it's a right-handed batter facing the lefty here. Mason Wynn is on deck. The second baseman, Keith, plays up the middle. There's a swing and a foul ball back. Fermin, recalled last Wednesday from Memphis, was leading Memphis in batting at .350, 10th in AAA. That was through 18 games. Now the pitch on 2-2. A swing, and this ball is hit to left field down the line and toward the corner, caught on the run by Carpenter.
Boy, he gave it a ride, didn't he?
He did. All the way to the warning track in the left field corner. One down. Let's pause here for station identification on the Cardinals Network.
You're listening to WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana. The Cardinals brought to you by Route 66 Solar, Central Illinois' local trusted solar installation company. For a free estimate, call 217-652-6533.
Here's a swing and a foul. That goes out of play off to the right off the bat of Mason Wynn. So Canna stays in to play left field. Carpenter goes from left to right and from right to center field. Winsel Perez changes in the outfield for the Detroit Tigers. The pitch, a swing and a miss, and a half-hearted swing. Once Wynn committed, he knew there was no way he could make contact and just waved on through the zone. The Cardinals are down 1-0 as they bat in the 8th inning.
98 pitches, John, for Kyle Gibson.
And he was terrific.
Just 1 run in 7 innings.
And here's a ball that's lined into center field. It's going to get down. That was hit off the end of the bat. And Mason Wynn has a 4-game hitting streak. Now the Cardinals have some speed on. Let's see if they can move him around and get that tying run in. That brings up the catcher, Ivan Herrera. He's 1 for 2. He singled to left field, breaking up a string of 8 in a row retired by Jack Flaherty, who's the pitcher of record on the upside. And we're going to have a pitching change. This is brought to you by Missouri Farmers Care, helping feed Cardinals fans across the nation. Join the conversation on Facebook and on Instagram. That's it for Chafin, that is, and he's out. And we'll tell you about the new pitcher when we come back.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
When you have a cracked windshield, who can you trust? Choose the auto glass experts at Safelite. We make it so easy, you can schedule at safelight.com. With our state-of-the-art technology, we can replace your windshield and recalibrate your car's advanced safety system to get you back on the road safely. Schedule now at safelight.com. Go ahead, play that jingle.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Pick up Bud Light at your local convenience store today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Looking for an event space that will leave your guests talking? Cardinals Special Events offers all sorts of unique venue options in the St. Louis Cardinals' iconic Busch Stadium, as well as in Cardinals Nation inside Ballpark Village. From corporate celebrations to personal milestones and everything in between, Cardinals Special Events can help your group make memories that will last a lifetime. Visit cardinals.com/events to learn more.
When was the last time you visited Gateway Arch National Park? Wander 5 miles of paved paths. Rise to new heights on a tram ride to the top. Discover unforgettable stories of shared history in our free world-class museum. And marvel in the builder's experience as you watch our documentary movie. Peer into the past as you slip on a headset in our VR theater. And grab a souvenir from the Arch store to remind you to visit again soon. Plan your adventure for everything below at gatewayarch.com/below.
It's Jason Foley on to do the pitching, and he has been their closer. Coming on in the 8th inning with Wynn on first base, Ivan Herrera, a right-handed batter doing the catching in Game 1. Now the pitch. Herrera takes down and in a sinking fastball, and it's Matthew Liberatore warming in the bullpen, where John King had been throwing, backing up Gibson in the 7th. We're in the top half of the 8th inning. The Cardinals trail 1-0. Pickoff throw to first. And back safely, Mason Wynn, who has 4 steals in 5 attempts.
All the video work that's done, the scouting work that's done, it comes into play right here. You're facing a reliever that you've not seen. You want to know, does he have a tell? Can we steal a base on him? And maybe steal a game on him?
Wynn with a big lead. He's leaning. Doesn't go. Herrera. He hits this one slowly up the third base line. The throw to first base. Safe. The throw by Vierling pulled Torkelson off the bag. That's a hit. Wynn is on second representing the tying run, and that's the first Cardinal runner on second base today.
2-hit game for Herrera, and he didn't hit that one hard, but he was smelling hit, and he was tearing down the line, doing everything he could do to get there. So you leg out an infield hit, and then you get run for. Michael Ciani will run for him at first base. And the Cardinals have not hit the ball hard this inning. A bloop single to center, a ground ball to single to third, but they're in business.
It's Ciani at first, Wynn at second, and a pitch low to left-handed batting, Brendan Donovan. Donovan gave the Cardinals a brief lead in the top of the 11th inning Sunday when he singled to right field. Now he's batting, trying to tie the game with a base hit and Wynn on second. From the stretch, the pitch by Foley, and that's taken on the outside corner, 97 for a ball.
Man, the zone's getting smaller as the game progresses, and that's not fair to players.
Jason Foley on a relief of Chafin. Wynn belongs to Chafin at second base. Here's a pitch that's called a strike, a slider at the top of the zone. Our scoreboard update brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers, your best choice for quality tires and expert auto service. This is the only game going on in Major League Baseball right now. 1-0 Detroit. The pitch. A swing, and here's a high fly ball, left center field. The play for Canna. The left fielder calls off Perez and makes the catch. 2 outs. It's up to Wilson Contreras.
Boy, I felt good about that opportunity with Donovan at the plate, the lefty against their closer, who's working in the 8th inning, so he's going to get some extended play here in this game. Contreras has really looked off balance at the plate today, but maybe that was just the slider of Jack Flaherty. Maybe he can turn this fastball around. Foley's.
Jason Foley pitching with 2 outs. Runners at first and second base. A look to second. Now the pitch for Contreras. He takes a fastball strike, knee-high inside corner. The Reds are at the Padres tonight. The Pirates play the A's in Oakland. The Rays are at the Brewers. They're going to get started at 6:40 Central Time. The Cubs are at the Mets. Contreras takes a fastball that sinks inside at 96. 1 ball and 1 strike. And right here, the Cardinals trail 1-0. Mason Wynn is the tying run at second. Ciani, the go-ahead run at first. With 2 outs, Contreras, he hits a tapper right back to the pitcher, underhand to first, and the Cardinals leave 2 on. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 1-0 Detroit.
Introducing Logic Co-working, where productivity meets comfort. Elevate your work experience at the best co-worker facility in the area. With state-of-the-art amenities, high-speed internet, and a vibrant community. Logic Co-working is your ideal workplace. Enjoy flexible plans, ergonomic workspaces, and collaborative environments. Your perfect workspace is waiting for you, because at Logic Co-working, they're not just co-workers, they're collaborators. Visit logic.work for details.
I'm Ashley, and this is my husband, Scott, and we're the owners of Route 66 Solar.
If an out-of-state company has knocked on your door to sell you solar, you owe it to yourself to call us and get a second opinion. When you call Route 66, you work directly with us from start to finish. Find complete peace of mind with our in-house installation crews and American-made equipment backed by our 30-year warranty.
Before you go solar, call Route 66 Solar for a second opinion and get your free estimate today.
Dedicated Diesel and Dixie Chopper and drivers and stuff. You guys got any needs? Got anything to share?
Well, for drivers, right now there are a lot of trucking companies that are either shutting down or laying off drivers.
Wow.
We are not doing that. We have freight coming out our ears, and we have a couple of openings for regional and over-the-road van and flatbed drivers. They're home every weekend. We've got a family environment. You know, we think about family as well as the work. So we're looking for a couple of drivers to bring on for that.
Awesome.
So what is the location and website?
That is 1306 Triumph Drive in Urbana. It's right down from Farm and Fleet on 45.
Yep.
And you can call Andy at 217-328-0562 or check out Dedicated Diesel on Facebook.
The Cardinals have Pedro Pajes behind the plate now. He's batting in the number 7 spot. And Ciani. Here's the pitch, and it's taken high for a ball. Ciani's playing center field now. Nootbaar goes to right. The pitch is swung on and missed by the left-handed batting Green, who hit a home run for the only run in the game so far. Changes everywhere. Brendan Donovan's playing second now for the Cardinals, and there's a fastball by Liberatore right down the middle. Good to see Liberatore right back on the mound after giving up the game-winning home run on Sunday at Citi Field in New York. The wind and the 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. Green's out on strikes. 1 down for Matt Vierling. When Reality uses virtual reality to create a new way to train right in your home. for baseball and softball players. More immersive, more social, more competitive. Visit winreality.com. That's where you can learn more. Now Veerling hits a tapper foul on the third base side after he just topped the ball out in front of the plate, but the ball had it had a little backspin to it, and it got away from Herrera. Herrera couldn't throw him out. The ball bit and rolled back toward the plate, but stayed fair. 1 out of 3 for Veerling with 2 strikeouts, and he hits another foul ball. Well, Kyle Gibson went 7. 4 hits, 1 run earned. He walked 2, struck out 9, but gave up a home run to Riley Green in the 4th inning. It's 1-0 Detroit. It's getting late. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Detroit batting. Nobody on, 1 out. And strike 3 called. Liberatore hooked him. A curveball. Catches Veerling looking.
You're right about Liberatore's last outing. Good to see him back pitching again. I would maintain and would be very strong about saying that I thought he pitched well in that game. Yeah, you lose the game in extra innings, and that last pitch that he threw to Bader kind of kept things going, and kind of things fell apart from then and the home run by Vientos. But I think the work that he did pitching on the road in extra innings and the difficulty with the runner at second base and no margin for error, I just think he pitched very, very well.
Wencel Perez is the batter. He took a strike and takes strike 2 down the middle at the knees, 0-2. Well, their closer, Foley's in the game, and will face Nootbaar, Arenado, and Goldschmidt. The pitch, a ball high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 on Perez, who has grounded out, and 2 fly balls to Donovan in left field. Donovan is playing at second base now. The pitch, high and away. That breaking ball got away from Matthew Liberatore. Liberatore standing to the third base side of the rubber. The tall left-hander swings into the windup, and the pitch. There's a ground ball up the middle of the infield. Wynn gets to it from behind second, throws out Perez. A do or die, bottom of the 9th coming up for the Cardinals, with Detroit leading 1-0.
Hey, Ameren, Illinois energy savings expert Matt Minster here with an Energy Pop quiz. True or false? Switching to smart bulbs, plugs, and thermostats can reduce your energy footprint. That's right, and the savings won't stop there. Smart devices also save you time, so you can dedicate more to things that matter, like fetch with the dog, or finishing that DIY project. So be smart. Visit AmerenIllinois.com/savings made easy for more energy savings tips.
St. Louis is a city always thirsty for more. Like more fall off the bone St. Louis barbecue.
Give me the full slap.
More ways to escape St. Louis humidity. And definitely more runs from the Cardinals. At On the Run, we're serious about quenching St. Louis's thirst for more. So when the Cards score 6 or more, drinks are just 60 cents the next day at participating locations. On the Run, your 60-cent drinks after the Cards score 6 store all season long.
As a roofer, I don't have time to fail. Homeowners rely on me, so I rely on Beacon. Beacon's unique network of branches work together to get me what I need when I need it. Every branch working together. And with the new Beacon Pro Plus app, I've got the latest power tool in roofing. Searching, ordering, tracking. Plus the brands I depend on, like GAF, right at my fingertips. Go to BECN.com to get started building with Beacon. Beacon, always building.
The NASCAR Cup Series Enjoy Illinois 300, the Craftsman Truck Series Toyota 200, and the Confluence Music Festival are all happening June 1st and 2nd. Racing, camping, food, the all-new Kid Zone, the incredible Gateway Garage fan experience, and the biggest stars in music. There's something for everyone. Go to WWTRaceway.com to get your tickets now.
Jason Foley, who got the last 2 outs of the 8th inning after a base hit by Ivan Herrera, a little infield hit, gives way to former Cardinal Shelby Miller. Miller facing Lars Nootbaar with the Cardinals down by a run. Nootbaar takes strike 1. And Miller has done a pretty good job since going to the bullpen. He's 3-2 this year, a 2.03 ERA. 13 strikeouts and 13 1/3. And he misses low for a ball. Miller appears in his 12th game. He has 1 save in 3 save opportunities. The pitch by the former Cardinal, a swing and a miss. Newbar struck out, and grounded out.
I'm sure there were matchup reasons why A.J. Hinch wanted Foley to pitch in the 8th inning and Miller in the 9th.
Newbar's trying to set the table here. He checks his swing, lays off the high fastball. Ball 2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The game brought to you by Budweiser, official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. Crack open the game with Budweiser and enjoy unrivaled flavor and refreshment. Game 1 of a doubleheader, and Detroit has led since a home run in the 4th. And there's strike 3 call. Boy, Newbar takes a lot of called third strikes.
Done it twice here in this game, and he's a guy that will walk a lot, but they're not walking him. He's really struggling right now.
Newbar has 1 walk in his last 8 games, and he has 1 hit in his last 16 at-bats. He's out on strikes. The 1 swing of the bat could knot it up, and here is Nolan Arenado. Arenado hit a home run against Arizona. The first game of that series down in Phoenix, a 3-run shot. That's his only home run of the year. Nolan takes ball 1 low from Shelby Miller. Miller works from the third base side of the rubber out of the stretch. The pitch. A strike called, and that was at the knees toward the outside corner.
94 miles an hour. Shelby still has a good arm. Phenom in high school and the state of Texas. Came to the big leagues with the Cardinals throwing basically fastballs.
Nobody on, out of the stretch. The pitch and a foul ball. That goes back and out of play. 1-2 on Arenado, who has a hit in 2 at-bats plus a walk. Jack Flaherty is the pitcher of record on the upside. On the downside, Gibson, even though he pitched a great game today. The pitch, Arenado hits that one to left field, and it's going to get down for a hit. Played on a bounce by Canna. The Cardinals have the tying run and a 2-hit day for Arenado. Arenado's over at first base for Paul Goldschmidt. That was a classic Arenado hit. A slider, middle in, and he pulled the ball where Canna could not catch it on the run. Now Paul Goldschmidt. Long ball here, and the Cardinals go in front. The pitch. Goldie swings and misses, and he was trying.
Sure he was. He knows the situation. He knows what's needed, and gave it a shot there on that first pitch he saw. 2 hits for Arenado, 2 hits for Herrera, and 1 for Mason Wynn, and that's it so far.
Here's Shelby Miller with the pitch, and Goldie hits that one foul. Goes off the screen, off to our left. 2 strikes on Goldschmidt. Alec Burleson, who has played in the outfield today, right field, and then moved to left. Burleson waits on deck.
Goldie 0 for 6 in his career against Shelby Miller.
The infield at double play depth. The pitch by Miller. A swing and a base hit to right field. That's going to get the tying run. Arenado to second base. Back-to-back singles by Arenado and Goldschmidt, and here comes Burleson. Burleson gave the Cardinals a jump start to this road trip by hitting a second-inning 3-run homer in New York on Friday night.
Love that at-bat by Goldie, taking the ball the other way. We've seen him do that, just hit a sharp ball between first and second, and the Cardinals in business here.
The Cardinals with their second runner on second base today. Burleson with a base hit to right field. Here comes Arenado with the tying run. Goldschmidt goes to third. We're tied at 1 in the 9th with 1 out. Singles by Arenado, Goldschmidt, and Burleson. First and third, 1 out, 1-1 in Detroit.
We did a lot of waiting for a Cardinal run in this game, but it happens here in the 9th inning. 3 hits in a row. Arenado, Goldschmidt, and Burleson. And nice to see that happening. And it's going to be Pedro Pages with a chance for an important at-bat.
A very important at-bat. And the Tigers have Tyler Holton, a left-hander, throwing in the bullpen. Ciani's in the number 9 spot. That's the next left-handed batter up for the Cardinals. But Shelby Miller, after striking out Nootbaar looking, gave up a long single down the left field line to Arenado, an opposite field hit for Goldschmidt, and a ground ball single to right by Burleson, who drives in his 6th run of the year. And we're tied at 1. The Cardinals have out hit Detroit now, 7-4, and we're tied at 1. Each team has left 5 on so far.
So there goes the win for Jack Flaherty, and he more than deserved a win in this game with 14 strikeouts in 6 2/3. But the Cardinals hopefully not done yet with Pages at the plate.
Here is Pedro Pages. The pitch by Shelby Miller. It's a strike on the outside part of the plate. 25-year-old Pedro Pages. Pages. He holds the bat down on the knob. Runners at first and third. The pitch. A swing and a long drive to center field. That's back to the track at the wall, and it's caught in center. Tagging and scoring Paul Goldschmidt on the long sacrifice. And the sacrifice fly by Pages. Boy, did he get into that, Ricky.
Oh, a terrific at-bat for Pages, and he's getting the high fives in the Cardinals dugout. What do you do in that situation? Get the ball into the outfield, and he almost got it over the outfield, over the center field wall. A nice play in center by Perez right up against the wall. He actually bobbled it for a moment, but he was able to hold on.
And the first Major League RBI for Pages gives the Cardinals a 2-1 lead. The pitch low here for Mason Wynn. Well, in a place where you haven't done very well over the years, like Comerica Park, down 1-0 going to the 9th inning, you'd love to come back and steal one. Here's a pitch in the dirt, and that's blocked by Carson Kelly. Shelby Miller has suffered a blown save. Now he's on the downside of a 2-1 game with Matthew Liberatore on the upside. Over at first base, Alec Burleson. Arenado and Goldschmidt got hits to start the rally. They've scored the runs. Here's the pitch by Shelby Miller, a swing and a miss.
I just heard the glove pop in the Cardinals bullpen, which is a long way from us.
That's Helsley.
So it's got to be Helsley.
We could hear it all the way up here in the press box from out there in left center field.
Unless Jim put a microphone out there in the bullpen.
Working from the stretch, Shelby Miller's pitch. A foul ball back by Mason. Mason was the first Cardinal runner to reach second base, and it took until 1 out in the 8th inning for the Cardinals to accomplish that. But Arenado got to second on the hit by Goldschmidt, scored on a single by Burleson. That sent Goldie over to third, and then Pages hit the sacrifice fly over 400 feet to straightaway center field. The pitch. A swing, and there's a one-hopper to the second baseman. Keith takes it to the bag, and Burleson is out 4 unassisted. That was smoked, but hit right to Keith. Well, the Cardinals got 2. Let's hold them and then head to the second game of the doubleheader here at Comerica Park in Detroit. We go to the bottom of the 9th, 2-1 Cardinals.
Support Cardinals Care in its mission of caring for kids in the community by purchasing a 50-50 raffle ticket during weekend home games. One lucky winner will win 50% of the pot each weekend series. Fans can buy online or in stadium from a roaming seller or at a 50-50 kiosk. You must be 18 years or older and in the state of Missouri to purchase. Visit Cardinals.com/5050 to get your tickets and learn more. The Cardinals Care 50-50 raffle is presented by DraftKings at Casino Queen.
1967, 1982, 2006, 2011. The best Cardinal teams work together in a way that makes everything seem easy and effortless. You'll get the same winning feeling from Sumner One, the official document technology partner of the St. Louis Cardinals. From printers to copiers to Total IT Solutions, they're the team you can trust to get everything working together seamlessly. Sumner One is the one place where everything works. See them in action at SumnerOne.com.
Join us for a fantastical journey at St. Louis Union Station. Board the St. Louis Wheel soaring 200 feet into the air all year round. The St. Louis Aquarium at Union Station lets you explore the world's great waterways and over 10,000 amazing creatures. Swing from the ropes course high over the aquarium and get lost in our mirror maze. It's all here at St. Louis Union Station, where the journey is like no other. Create your new memories at stlouisunionstation.com.
Feel the magic with the official St. Louis Cardinals credit card from Central Bank. From tickets to throwing out the first pitch, your St. Louis Cardinals credit card earns rewards for one-of-a-kind experiences. Your no annual fee card earns you double reward points at the stadium and at Cardinals.com. Central Bank, the hometown bank of the St. Louis Cardinals, and now offering the official St. Louis Cardinals credit card. Visit CardinalsCredit.com or any Central Bank location to sign up. Subject to credit approval, see bank for details.
Matthew Liberatore is on the upside, Shelby Miller on the downside. And here's Ryan Helsley working for his 10th save in 11 opportunities. 2-1 Cardinals, bottom of the ninth, and strike one dealt to Kerry Carpenter.
The Pahe sacrifice fly, John, would have been a home run, as Matt Pauley tells us, in 17 Major League ballparks, 410 feet to straightaway center, 104 off the bat.
The pitch, a swing and a miss, 0-2 on Carpenter, who has been on with a walk today, a ground out and a strikeout. Kyle Gibson will not figure in the decision, but boy, was he good today, giving up 1 run, 4 hits over 7 innings, 2 walks, 9 Ks. The pitch, a swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 down.
Well, that's the reason, John, and it's a very important thing to think about. That's why when you're Kyle Gibson, you keep pitching no matter what Jack Flaherty's doing on the other side, because the game is a 9-inning game, and if you keep it close, which he did, and his ability to get out of the 7th inning was really masterful pitching for Kyle Gibson. No, he's not on the upside of the decision, but he's critical to what the Cardinals may have a chance to do here.
Torkelson hits a high ball down the right field line, high fly. Chasing it is Goldschmidt. No play as the ball hit the screen. The only blemish on Ryan Helsley's pitching log the last 5 outings, the runner at second base that scored against Milwaukee that made him a losing pitcher back on the 19th. Since then, he has managed 4 innings with 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and he has struck out 6, including Kerry Carpenter in this game. Helsley works from the stretch with nobody on base. The 1-strike pitch. Swing and a miss. A fastball blown right by Torkelson, 0-2.
100 per on that fastball in the upper part of the zone.
2-2 with a 1.8 ERA for Helsley. And now time is called as Helsley is pitching for his 10th save of the year. The Cardinals trail 1-0 until 1 out in the 9th inning and got the line moving. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Strikeouts of Carpenter and Torkelson and Colt Keith. He's coming to bat with the Tigers down to their last out.
That's 13 strikeouts on the Tigers side in this game, in a game where the Cardinals have struck out 15 times.
The Tigers are down to their last out. 2-1 Cardinals. Bottom of the 9th inning. Game 1 of a doubleheader. The pitch by Helsley. That's taken for a strike at the knees. And that was a cutter or a slider at 89 miles an hour on pitch 1. The 22-year-old rookie infielder, Colt Keith. The pitch, a swing and a foul, and the Tigers are down to their last strike. A 2-run top of the 9th inning, and Helsley is 1 strike away from putting the Cardinals in the win column. In Game 2, it's Steven Matz against Matt Manning. First things first, Helsley against Colt Keith. The pitch, a swing and a foul. That goes to the upper deck off to the left. Gibson, 7 innings. Liberatore, a 1-2-3-8, striking out Green and Bierling. Carpenter and Torkelson have struck out. Colt Keith with a count of 0-2. Helsley in bright sunshine. The hitter, catcher, and home plate umpire in the shadows here at Comerica Park. Helsley with the side. Pajes puts down the target. The kick. The pitch. High pop fly. Left field. Right there's Burleson to put it away for a Redbird winner. 1-2-3 go the Tigers in the 9th inning. And this ball game has come to an end with the Cardinals winning it, stealing the game in the 9th. 2-1 over Detroit.
Terrific ninth inning for the Cardinals. 3 good at-bats in a row. Arenado singles into the left field corner. Goldie, a perfect at-bat. He singles the other way. And then Alec Burleson, a sharply hit ball between first and second. And with them playing the gaps the way they were, the right fielder had a long way to go to get that ball, which allowed Arenado a chance to score, Goldie to get the third, and then the sacrifice fly, the big at-bat. First career RBI for Pages, and it was a big one in the ninth inning to give the Cardinals the victory. They indeed stole this game in the ninth inning. Helsley picks up save number 10, and the Cardinals now, John, with a win in Game 2 here tonight, could finish